Exercise 5D. So this one here, we're going to be using the OSNAP's quadrant and node. We're going to be using a point, and we're going to be using ellipses. But we need to make sure we pay attention to the first ellipse right here, because we're going to have to use that with the center method. All the other ellipses, we can use the ellipse on the button bar. So let's go ahead and get started on this. I want to make sure I have my quadrant and node on, my ortho and snap, or actually my ortho's on, my snap will be off. So OSNAPs we need to have on quadrant and node. So node and quadrant are going to be on. Okay, click on point. Go ahead and click in the middle of your screen. That's not the point I want. I need to go to Format, Point Style. Make sure I select the correct point. That's the one I want. Click OK. That's the one I want. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the first ellipse. So when I do the first ellipse, I have to go up here, Draw, Ellipse, Center. I'm going to go ahead and click on the node. I'm going to come up just a little bit. I want to make sure I have a nice straight ellipse, so I got to make sure I have that ortho on. Okay, ortho's on. So just come up just a little bit and click your mouse and just kind of bring it back a little bit so it's kind of narrow. So it looks something like that. All the other ellipses you can do now are coming over to the button, clicking on it, and then we want to always go from the widest point to the widest point of the ellipse we just drew. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this out here. Repeat ellipse, now the widest point to the widest point. Repeat the ellipse, widest point to the widest point. Looks like we have to have 6 of them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's what we want. So I'll go ahead and turn off my grids, and this is exactly what we want. So we had to make sure we used the ellipse for the very first one. We had to go Draw, Ellipse, Center, and then all the other ellipses were done with the ellipse on the ellipse button using quadrant.